Happy Halloween, fellow Aussians. I'm the Louisiana Quadling, and welcome to my kitchen. Tonight, I'm having a little Halloween party, and I thought it would be a lot of fun to make the last of the treats that I'm making for the party with all of y'all. I have some traditional flavors that you might associate with Halloween that I've done so far, like red velvet, chocolate, pumpkin. Just don't tell Jack Pumpkinhead that I've used pumpkin again because he'll probably freak out. Anyways, I think we need sugar cookies to go along with all of these. And I've got some great cookie cutters that I picked up a couple of years ago that are going to be great for this project. But I wanted these to have a sort of special flavor to them. So, today we are going to make orange sugar cookies. Here's what you'll need to make this recipe. 1 stick or half a cup of butter, 2 tablespoons of grated orange rind, 1 cup of sugar, a 1/4 cup of orange juice, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 1/4 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Today I'm using my mixer. You don't have to use a mixer. You can, of course, do this by hand. It just takes longer. The first thing we're going to do is beat together the butter, sugar, and orange rind. Yes, I realize I didn't measure the orange rind. We're just going to go with it. This mixture should look light and fluffy once it's done. Once you've gotten to that stage, you're going to add your juices. Once you've combined the juices with the mixture, it's probably going to look a little strange. Don't worry, you're doing this right. Now, in a separate bowl, we're going to add all of our dry ingredients. The flour, baking powder, and salt. Then we're going to add the dry mixture to our wet mixture. Oh, it is smelling good already. Once everything is combined, form the dough into a ball, cover it, and pop it in the fridge to chill for a couple of hours. Now that the dough is chilled, we need to get out our rolling pin. I use this sheet so that I'm not directly rolling onto the counter because germs. Divide your dough out into 3 sections. This, of course, will make it easier to actually roll out. I'm making this dough a little thicker than what the original recipe calls for. It's probably about 2 centimeters in thickness. And this is really your call on how you like your cookies. I prefer my sugar cookies to be a little bit chewier. I'm not that fond of really, really thin, crunchy cookies. But if, of course, you like that, that's all up to you. Also, you have to remember how big or small your cookie cutters are. Also depends on how much you're going to get out of a batch. Place the cookies onto ungreased baking sheets and pop those in the oven at 375 degrees for 8 minutes, or until the bottom is lightly golden. If the tops of them are that light golden color, then you've definitely cooked them too long. And mine were in the oven for exactly 8 minutes. And ooh, I wish you could smell how good they smell. I just love this time of year. Once they're cooled, remove them from the baking sheets and put them onto wire racks. I'll get the rest of these cookies done, and I'll get back with you once we're done. And I got a whole nother set of the shoes and hats out of the dough, and I had a little bit extra that I made some cute little star cookies with our little star cookie cutter. What? You gotta reward yourself with something. Like what I said earlier, depending on how big or small your cookie cutters are will determine how many cookies you get out of a batch. So it's going to be different for everybody. I would typically make an icing from scratch, but we're cheating today. I've done this recipe with a simple buttercream icing or even chocolate icing. I can tell you that the chocolate icing was definitely my favorite, and you should definitely give it a try. I'm just cheating today because, you know, gotta get it done faster. So, let's get icing. So, I can tell you right now, I'm not the biggest decorator or, like, icer on the planet. I'm, like, probably pretty amateurish at this, so, yeah. Kinda don't care, because it all tastes good in the end. So, that's all that I really care about. I'm gonna get all of these done, and then I'll show you what they all look like. And I've finished icing all of them, and I think they came out okay. The sprinkles kind of hide the fact that I don't know what I'm doing. What do you guys think? Did I do a good job? Anyways, I'm gonna get these onto a platter. Oh my gosh, they came early? Not even in my costume. Alright. Well, I've got to go greet some guests from the Land of Oz, and I hope all of you have a happy Halloween. If you liked that video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. New videos are posted every 2 weeks on the 15th and last day of each month. And if that doesn't satisfy your appetite for Oz, follow the link in the description to ozclub.org and join the International Wizard of Oz Club. Until next time, happy Halloween!